Yeah.
Apologies, sorry.
Well, Jonathan, any aches, pains, knocks post Sunday? Anything sort of? Everybody seemed all right.
Yeah, everyone seems okay.
So we're starting with a clean bill of health. Obviously, the Spurs game, you kept up the form. You kept up presumably the momentum, even if you obviously didn't get the win you wanted, and you got an extra game to play, but you kept that momentum going.
Yeah, I thought that was important, and that suggested with the team that I picked as well. I want to try and win as many games as I can, and especially being on such a good run. I thought it was important that we continued that, and I thought we'd done really well on the day. Tottenham are an exceptional team, Champions League final last season, and a manager who's absolutely outstanding. And you saw with the change he made, and they got the result. Got the result in the end for the replay.
And you made some quite nice comments about your team. Obviously, had a soft spot for Boro since the Karanka days. But
yeah.
Basically, while he thought they perhaps could have won in the last half hour, he didn't begrudge you a replay for what your team had done.
No, I think he was just being honest, to be honest with you. They had a lot of possession, but listen, we're not going to go and win and have all the possession against a team of Spurs calibre. That's gone without saying. So we've got to try and find a way to win the game. We took the lead, obviously disappointed not to hold on to the lead.
You take that result into the Derby game and back into the bread and butter of the league action. I suppose that game just become a little bit tougher, has it? With Derby seems to have been given a bit of a boost by Wayne Rooney's ride.
Wayne Rooney's a fantastic player, and absolutely one of the best players in the Premier League era. That is for sure. But we'll look to concentrate on ourselves. I think we're 2 points ahead of Derby at the minute. Well, let's not get complacent. I don't want any of my players to get complacent, because this game is going to be a really difficult game. Coming from the back of drawing against Spurs, we can't get carried away. We can get back down to earth with a bump, really, if we don't concentrate 100% on what we've got in front of us.
And I know you've concentrated on your own team, but with Rooney, I suppose, even though he's maybe not as quick as he used to be, he's using his considerable football brain to actually orchestrate things. I suppose if you can disrupt that sort of distribution, then you make half.
Like I say, he's a fantastic player, but it's not just about Wayne Rooney. They've got some other outstanding players as well.
And in terms of the current transfer market,
you want to know about Darren Randolph?
Darren Randolph.
He's in negotiation with the Premier League team at the minute.
Which may or may not be West Ham, but if he does leave the club, I mean, is that a blow in terms of? I know your other two keepers have been doing quite well.
Well, he's in negotiation, so let's see what happens. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
But if he did leave, would it be?
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Are you trying to get more out of me? You're trying, aren't you?
I'm going to try.
You're trying. Of course you do. Of course you do. You're not going to get much out of me.
You have. Let's talk about the two goalkeepers who might still be here. Ainsley Pears and Mejias. Mejias got his chance in the cup. I suppose they have been proving what they can do for you in the last few matches.
They've done really well. I thought it was important to give Tommy a chance. And if you look at previous games, when he's played against Premier League teams in cup games, he's been outstanding. And I thought equally the night he was very, very good. So it's competition for places. Tommy, Darren and Ainsley, it's competition for places. So Ainsley's got to keep on fighting for his spot. And I think that can only breed success when you have someone waiting to take your place.
Hypothetically, any departures during the January window which yield money, would that be able to be ploughed back into perhaps sort of bringing one or two bodies in?
If we make transfers, let's see. You'd like to think so, but you never know.
And in terms of potential incomings, I mean, are you still looking at what might improve the squad, and if so, which positions?
We can always try and improve the squad, and we're doing that regular. With the recruitment department, we're looking at different options. So if anything comes or we sign anyone, I'll let you know.
And the people you've already brought in, Patrick Roberts and Lucas and Metcher, like the other youngsters on the field on Sunday, didn't seem to show any fear overall.
Them boys have got no fear. They're two very, very good players and going to be fantastic for us. I'm looking forward to giving them more minutes over the next 4 or 5 games where the games come thick and fast. So it's important that we use the full squad.
And those young players, talented young players who aren't getting enough minutes for Premier League clubs, presumably Middlesbrough, with your emphasis on bringing academy players through, you can say to these managers, look, they're going to get game time at Boro.
They will get game time, but they've got to play well. If they don't play well, then it's difficult to put them in the team. But if they're playing well, week in, week out, they'll get game time.
The recent run of results, it's quite interesting that it's not because of, but it's despite the fact that Asombalonga, who was your top striker, he's been on the sidelines. Are you surprised by that, or just quietly pleased by it?
Well, Ashley Fletcher stepped up to the mark and done really well, like Ainsley's done in Darren's position, like Adam Clayton did when we lost Paddy McNair. So it's all about the squad and the rotation. Britt's going to score goals in this league, I've said all along. Britt Assombalonga will score goals. Okay, we've done well. We've done well of late. It'll be good when Britt comes back and he's fully fit. And it's competition with places, like I say. He'll be on Ashley Fletcher's coattail. He'll be pressing for starts. And it's competition, like we've got 4 players in that top end of the pitch now. So it's even better.
You've never got too down in the dumps when the results haven't been going your way. Now they have been going your way. Obviously, some fans will be perhaps optimistically looking kind of up the table rather than over the shoulder.
I'm looking at the next game. And like I say, I won't be getting complacent. I'll make sure my players don't. And it's important that the fans don't. Because, okay, we've been on a good run of late and we've had some good performances. But it can quick change. So it's important that they stay with us. But the road will get rocky. I'll guarantee that.
Just raise the bar a little bit when you do wait and you see that the playoffs aren't that far away. It's got to raise the bar of expectation, doesn't it?
I've always had expectation myself. So that's no different with me.
What do you think's possible this season?
Let's finish as high as we can. As high as we can up the league, and that'll be a success for us.
When you got the 2 home games, and then you obviously had those 2 tough away games, and then you got the wins. I mean, what sort of difference has that made around the training ground?
The players have always been confident, but when you get them wins, especially the ones away from home, that breeds confidence, even more confidence that the players already had. It shows a real team spirit. If you look at the teams that I've picked, one real defender in the team, especially when you look at the Preston game where Ayala goes off, and then you think this is going to be tough. Players stood up to it. A few questions a day from you, Mark, isn't there? You're really getting your money's worth today, aren't you?
Money's worth, and the last one from me, nearly 27,000 people. You'd be hoping that an awful lot of those are going to come back on a regular basis.
Yeah, of course, but we need to put more. We need to perform even better than that to get them in. I mean, it's not easy for especially Middlesbrough fans to come to games. I realise that, you know, some of them, a lot of the people don't always work, and money's tough to come by. So I understand that. But it's my job to get them in. We did that against Spurs. We've done it in a few other games, but I realise it's difficult. Okay.
I've not got half as many as Mark, so
yeah.
Have you plugged in now?
Just again reflecting on the weekend just gone by there, how much extra confidence does that give you and the team? Because as you say, Spurs are some side.
We've always been confident, but getting the results that we did before the Spurs game really spurred us on a bit. Excuse the pun, but let's move on to the next game. It's Derby County and it's in the league. I just hope that we stay realistic in our aim and don't get complacent, because Derby are a really good side. If we get complacent, we'll get beat.
As you say, Derby, take a look ahead to, what type of challenge do you expect from them, and how will, I know it's been sort of reflected on already, what type of challenge do you think, how will Wayne really change the dynamic?
Well, since he's come in, they've won the last 2 games on the spin. He's played 2 different positions. A fantastic player. He's been one of the best players in Premier League history, really. But it's not all about Wayne. They've got some other exceptional players as well, and managed by a good manager in Philip Cocu. So, like I say, a difficult game at a difficult time. I'd say for Derby away from home, but we need to be on it. We can't get complacent.
And final one from me. Obviously, everyone, I guess, must be counting the minutes until the next game, the feeling, the spirits that high. How would you sort of sum up the mood and the camp? Yeah,
really good. Players are really buoyant. But to be honest with you, they haven't really let the heads go down even when we weren't picking up results. It helps when you're winning games. But the team spirit's fantastic in that dressing room. And that's what you try to do. When you're losing games and not winning at times, it's important that you remain positive. You keep your staff positive, and that goes on to your players, really. Okay. Cheers, guys.